Bro, beda 500 guys. Sakit.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Rafael Leao! That's a half-decent try.
Rafael Leao is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Gattuso, Lampard, now it's Kimmich. He's found a way through. Rafinha, well read, and the danger is averted. Pulisic. Salmakers. And that is as far as they're going to go. He might be in here! It's Lampard! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And it's Lewis Skelly. Scholes could try cutting inside here. There's the shot! Pulisic. Has a shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Gattuso cannot be beaten that easily. Distributed tidily. Laid back in. This looks promising. Chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Bantu tap layar, guys.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Played down the flank. Salamakers providing an outlet on that flank.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Rafael Leao. Solid! Looking to play him in. And back to the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Header!
Oh, pelan.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Halo, Bang Iwan.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mignon claims comfortable.
Mignon.
Rabiot. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Now it's Selmakers. Pulisic. Now Modric. And it's Rabiot. Here's a chance! It's a loose ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Over to the left. That's good running with the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass. Cole. Spread out to the left. It's a nicely shaped ball. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Modric. Pulisic. And now a sudden chance to counter. He came in hard, very hard. Rabiot. Pulisic.
Gila.
Lampard.
Paksa itu.
Played out to the right. Rafinha.
Gila.
And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 9. Serán
And we are underway again.
El dorsal 13.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Surlot. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's away! Shot at goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Rafael Leao really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Looking for the run.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Lama.
It's a good ball out wide. And it's Eze. It's a really well-measured ball. Back into the middle. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tomori gets across and deals with it. Eze. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Selmakers. So we've reached the hour mark. And he's being shifted off it. Played back in, played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Eze stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's Sorloth. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! It's there!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Lampard. It's a throw-in. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the pass is intercepted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, perfectly measured that. Good ball, good take. And the shot! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Sorloth.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lampard receives it in a... He rises! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, gila.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here, dealing with the pressure. And somehow he managed to miss it. Now that's well seen too. And they're back on the ball again. Surlot. Now it's Scholes. And it's Eze. Rafael Leao. Now it's Surlot. Out to the left it goes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Adeyemi, Lampard, Adeyemi, he's picked his way through. Well played, kept cool and dealt with it. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Salmakers,
Selingkuh.
Rabiot, Loftus-Cheek, pass somewhat off target, nicely spread. Back into the middle, Lampard. Takes a shot! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time. Rafael Leao! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Can he get on the end of this? Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that was vital. Oh, easy pickings there. De Jong. Rafael Leao. Now it's Sorloth. Played into space. Pass is just off target. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
That looks a good ball through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now, this could be a chance. Now it's Selmakers. Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Modric promptly onto that, and that is that. Akanji calmly anticipates. And he was quick to react. Neither side yet able to find the net. Van Dijk. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Tomori tries to clear. Oh, he's given... Olise! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Olise definitely has to be guilty as charged after that. He has nowhere to hide. All he can do is suck it up. I've been there.
He shifted it to the flank. Pavlovic spots it and intercepts. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Tomori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the through ball. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Bruno Henrique. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tomori. Rabiot. And it's Serginho. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Messi. Shot a goal! Selmakers. Rabiot. Rafael Leao. Milan finding their passes.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, played right into his path. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's heaved it away. Knocks it into space. And he cuts out the supply. Elise, it's a pretty loose pass. Rafael Leao. Mbappe. Elise. Hakimi. And he's running through. Just the keeper to beat. Big chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
Now it's Bruno Enrique. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. De Jong looking to get on the end of this. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Modric. Milan looking to pass their way through. De Jong. Spread out to the left. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Vardiol. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Bruno Enrique. Pulisic. And it's Sailamakers. Modric. Pulisic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. Surlot. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now Pulisic. He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Modric plays it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's had a shot! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Cambio de
Both
jugadores
sides then
en el
taking this
Barcelona.
chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 3, el dorsal 27. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5, el dorsal 22. el
Milan
dorsal
do
21.
have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Estupinian threads one in, and he's worked it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Good ball, good take.
Oh,
That's a cute ball. Pavlovic cuts out the pass. It's not an especially good pass, that. Fofana. Estupinian. He's in space and looking for options. He has found a way through.
oh.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Mbappe goes on a charge down the left.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Out of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rafael Leao. Not the most accurate pass. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much... Has a shot! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Camavinga. Salmakers. Rabiot. Estupinian. Pinches it off him. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Osimhen touches it back. Tomori. And it's Fofana. No, again there's no way through. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
That's Solot. Rabiot. There's a sharp little ball here. Olise gets into a good position. Oh, he's been caught napping. Fofana. Eze. Rafael Leao. That's Rabiot. Estupinian. Oh, no question, that's a foul. So nearly the perfect ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vicious ball here. It's a promising position. That is ended up in no man's land. Camavinga tries to pass it through. Rafael Leao picks it up out wide. Vardiol. And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. There's the whistle. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that.
And the shot! Loose, in he goes again! And they've got rid. Passes short and sharp. And the finish! Goal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pulisic. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's in on goal. Real chance! Pulisic to Rabiot. Played out towards the right wing. Batasagi. Rabiot. Modric. Now this could be a chance. Well, that pass isn't the best. McKennie. McTominay. Modric. And it's Silamakers. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Rafael Leao knocks it into space.
Sorloth really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that should get the job done. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. And he was quick to react. Modric. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Silamakers. Sorloth. Now that's well seen too. And here's Sorloth. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, can he get onto this?
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Drives it in. Oh, well played. And that's a good-looking ball. McKennie. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. That has been slung wide. Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Modric. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. This looks promising. Now there's a fine ball. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely spread. Pulisic in acres of space out wide. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Modric. And it's Rabiot.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Cross into the box. Pavlovic attempts a clearance. Modric. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh no, what has happened here? Pulisic. Now it's Sorloth. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that is as far as they're going to go.
There will be 1 minute
Robertson.
added time.
Here's McKennie. McTominay. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shoots! This time, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that is a nice touch. It's Asa! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Yamal. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Eze. Great vision. Good ball over the top. He has found the way through. And the counter is on.
Omiya Ardija couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on.
Goes for a shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish of true class! And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Mbappe! It's loose, takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Coming on the field is number 4, Bruno Enrique.
Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bartasaghi. Messi. Now it's Bruno Enrique. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Bruno Enrique.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Rafael Leao. And here's Sorloth. Played out wide. Back into the middle. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Sorloth. Takes the shot! And it's Modric. And here's Rafael Leao. And he's surging through. Rafael Leao is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Messi. Coming on the field, number 7, Federico Valverde. Number 27, Serginho.
Serginho. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pass somewhat off target. Rafael Leao. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Bruno Enrique. He's got away. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 84 minutes is...
It's become a case of men against boys.
Serginho.
Sorloth, spread it left. Bartasaghi is onto this.
Serginho.
Bartasaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Modric does well to get it back. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. Salmakas. This might spell danger. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, great feat, that.
There will be 5 minutes added
Mbappe
time.
gets flagged offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Robertson, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. 5 minutes to add. Salmakas. Serginho. And it's Valverde. That's been cut out, well played. Modric, Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Then that's that, the end. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
And a quick
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So off we go then. Well, the 7th of June 2002 turned out to be a memorable day for a certain David Beckham. That image of him burying a 44th minute penalty against Argentina, one of the outstanding images of that game in Sapporo.
Yeah, and I think in many ways he laid his ghost from 4 years before to rest. And I can only imagine what must have been going through his mind as he walked up to take it.
Yeah, the only thing that mattered to all of us, frankly, was the outcome. And that effectively put England through, and Argentina. And Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rafael Leao proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Batasagi. And the pass is intercepted. Surlot. Nicely spread. Beckham. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Rooney. Modric. Now it's Surlot. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. And he cuts out the supply. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Messi. Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mbappe. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Pulisic. Threads one in. Pulisic. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Soyuncu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pavlovic makes the interception. Gabia. Modric. Milan looking to pass their way through. And it's Batasagi. And it's Rabiot. Now it's Rooney. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. Big chance, there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Rabiot. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Gabia to Rabiot. Modric. Salmakas. Rabiot. Milan finding their passes. Salamakas picks it up now. That has ended up in no man's land. Beckham, very much a man of this moment.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Punched away. Played in. Neymar! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Gabia. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Salmakas. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And it's Neymar. Well, nicely intercepted. Rabiot. Now it's Surlot. Now it's Rafael Leao. Knocks it into space. Modric. Rabiot.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pavlovic gets over and intercepts. It's been slipped through, and he's managed to get free. Neymar! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please report to the staff
Any
room
opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Neymar.
Here we go again.
Is number
Well, both sides are
23,
eager to get going.
Phil
Here's
Foden.
hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Sorlot. He's had it taken off him. That is good alertness. Gabia. That's Rabiot. Rafael Leao. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Rabiot. Rafael Leao. Tries to play it through. Wriggles his way through. And across it goes. Oh, important interception. Probing pass. And it's Modric. Not the most accurate pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Pulisic.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Salmakers crosses it in. Goal is still, and neither side really getting onto the front foot. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
The
And
attendance
Dijk
for
does
this match
really
was
well to win the ball there.
61,052.
On time, excellent interception. Just about up to the hour now.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rooney. Sorlot. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball has bounced loose now. Played back in. Looking to play him in. Messi's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Nice interception, well timed. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Gabia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Modric. Pulisic looking to penetrate opposition lines. Salamakers gets into some space. Neuer claims it, safe hands.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Back into the middle. Now it's Solot. Gabia. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Passes short and sharp. Nice sequence of passes, this. Aimed beyond the Can he finish? They've done it! And that is goal number 20. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the...
Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Should have equalised.
Rooney clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Arsenal have their second corner now. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. It'll be a throw-in. Salamakas wins the duel this time. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rabiot. Now Pulisic. Tries to pass it through.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Batasagi looking to get on the end of this. Oh, shoots! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that will surely go down as... That's the end. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Pulisic voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Special presentation featuring
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about... And the shot! It's in! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Nico Williams. Referee's given a throw. De Bruyne. Danger averted for now. Now it's Solot. Oh, good spread. Now it's Selmakers. Pulisic. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Now it's Kane. Nicely spread. He's being urged to shoot. Rabiot. Rafael Leao. And they're back on the ball again. Pulisic. Salmakers.
There they go, hunting again.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Bartesaghi. Now it's Rafael Leao. Chooses to go crossfield. Back into the middle. De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. He's looking wide. It's a good-looking delivery. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And it's Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Jordi Alba got a long way forward to join the attack. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Bruyne! Now, who's going to be first to this? De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! There was plenty of power on that. Milan have a free kick. Pavlovic. Played back in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Solot showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Beautiful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rabiot. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Pulisic. Lovely, now then. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Tomori, Rabiot. Batasagi gets into a good position. Pulisic. Pulisic! No, he's missed it.
Milan have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
And it's Kane. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Kane really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Short changes him with that pass. Nico Williams. That's a throw. Rabiot. Milan finding their passes. And it's Modric. And here's Pulisic. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He gets big! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, there's the clearance. Modric. That's Rabiot. Can he get on the end of this? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that's a dangerous... And the shot! He has done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always...
There's the whistle for half-time. Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Chelsea blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. He might be in here. Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Modric. And it's Sailamakers. Now Pulisic. Salmakers. And it's Modric. Rabiot. That has not gone well. And this is Messi. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, I suppose the other...
Messi! Just wouldn't stay down for him. Now it's Messi. De Bruyne. That is a great pick out. He's having a shot! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Nico
So,
Williams.
time for changes on
Number
both sides,
6,
actually.
Alexander.
Chelsea got some help from Lady
Number
Luck there.
4,
They all
De
count.
Bruyne. Number 7, adalah.
Rodri.
Number 25,
That looks a decent ball.
Akanji.
That's a
Coming on
shade
the
optimistic.
field, Number 11,
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different
Number
outcome there.
23,
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball
Number
was
15,
very poor.
Eduardo Camavinga. Number 9, Ribery. Number 3,
This is Messi.
Kim Min-jae.
Kane here's on to the big chance. One-on-one, great chance, and he hits the net. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
De Vinter. Tomori. Rabiot. Now it's Eze. Eze unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Back into the middle. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's through and all alone! And a chance! They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Messi. Eze. Rabiot. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Looking to play him in. No, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Pulisic. And the pass is intercepted. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. And it's Camavinga. And he's worked it through. Oh, good ball! And the shot! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi has got himself a free kick, and he's going to have his name taken. Rodri. Messi. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shoots! And he steered it beyond the post. Looking for options for movement. It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
How many? Just how many? Kim Min-jae calmly anticipates. Now it's Messi.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Camavinga. Camavinga! Eze. Now it's Pulisic. Played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has another go. No mistake. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
And that will be the final act. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.